Okay, let me get it together here. Here's the pump going. Here's the new burner arrangement. Thank you, Stephen. That was a good tip. You can't see the gas flame, but you can see the smoke from the paint burning off the can. And it's discoloring fairly quickly. The can is actually the thing that collects this oil getting spit out of here. See all this oil is still in the what? Go in the house and ask your mom for applesauce. She's ready. This thing was a water to oil heat exchanger, and I never drained the oil out of it, or at least not all of it. See, there's the paint burning off. I don't know, can you see it? It's on fire. That's the good news. There's fire. What can I say? I gotta be here now to watch so I don't burn down the damn house, but this is great news. Wow, that's good. Thanks, Stefan. I appreciate that. That's a good tip. What I used is let me see if I can get up there. What I used was a burner from one of them propane, one of those propane things for like a space heater, homemade space heater for a propane tank. Boy, that bugger's hot. Now, if I could just cook the apples to make the applesauce on that, man, I'd be a happy guy. That's pretty sweet. Because this motor will run on the inverter. It's not like I can't run this whole thing. And each time this thing gets locked up with tar, you just spin it a little bit, and away it goes. So, I'm not going to worry about it just yet, but you can see things leak. It leaks the tar out. See that line of tar there? This thing ain't hot yet. That's why I ain't worried about putting the back on this. You know, the back's off of here yet, but this thing's still cold. What else? This thing, okay, it's starting to warm up there. Ooh, there's a hole in the tank. I better get the schmutz out for that. Schmutz! This is getting bloody hot here. Wow. That's great. So we're torrefying. This is a barrel full of wooden fuel block. So we're torrefying that, if you will. I don't know if it's really torrefying it, but it'll come out of there pretty well charred. The other barrel on the tractor, that's where I learned to do this. This is still cold, warm, and too hot to touch down there. I gotta be a better cameraman, don't I? Oh, this is great. I'm just pumped now. The gas plant works. I got a gas plant. Gas plant! Okay, so now the next thing I'm gonna do is get rid of the pipe here. We'll get rid of this and plumb this into a water tank, and the gas will rise under a bell, and then I'll be able to pull the gas off with a smaller compressor and put it in one of them propane tanks. Once I get gas under pressure, then I can separate the two processes of tuning an engine like a Briggs or whatever to run on the gas and making it. I mean, it's too complicated to make the gas and then try to play engine at the same time. I want to be sure of the product before I put it into the engine. Then I know, what I got. The tractor back there taught me that. Your battery cable falls off, your starter gets jammed. There's all kinds of little problems you have. Why screw with that and the fuel? I don't want to do that. I want to separate the two processes. But now the real trick here is going to be determining whether I'm pulling air into the fuel and compressing it. I don't want to make a bomb. That's not going to be any fun. So, got to figure that out. So I guess I better get the schmutz. Anyway, we're making progress here a lot faster than I thought. The one thing about this, though, is it bridged up really bad. This center feed deal here really bridged hard. So I had to rot it out. That was a real pain in the butt trying to light this thing. So I guess the startup sequence is the real issue. And then Andy and Mike and everybody will be glad to see that I'm still beating on the producer. But it works. Anyway, that's what's going on here. Boy, look at that flame. I just love that. We got a fire. We got a fire.